Their best start in 5 years, the Grayson County Lady Cougars travel north to face the Hancock County Lady Hornets. It's been nearly 20 years since the Lady Hornets picked up a win over the Lady Cougars, but they boast a high-strung three-point attack that could put any team on upset alert. And a good evening and welcome to Hancock County High School. Sam Gormley here with you tonight as we're about 22 minutes away from tip-off here in an exciting matchup between the 12-4 Grayson County Lady Cougars looking for their fourth win in a row. They've won 4 in a row already once this season. They're looking to do it for a second time, and they will face Hancock County coming into this game with a record of 7-10. Coming in up on the Locker Room Show today, we'll introduce you to both teams, talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up here and more right here on the Locker Room Show on K105.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here. At Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where Grayson County getting ready to take on the Lady Hornets here in a big-time matchup. Lady Hornets enter the game with a record of 7-10. They are coached by Kevin Husk. He's in his second season with a record of 13-33. Their assistant is Danny Gray. When you look at this Hancock County team, the first thing that stands out is that their two leading scorers are both middle schoolers, as their leading scorer is Carmen Riley. She's a 7th grader averaging 12.6 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Bailey Poole is a freshman averaging 11.5 points and 2.2 rebounds per game. Other leading scorers, Kiera Duncan, she's a senior, 5'9", averaging just over 10 points a game, pulling down under 5 rebounds. The other thing that really stands out about Hancock County, they don't have a lot of size inside. Grayson County has a massive advantage in this, and they will need to take advantage of that if they're going to want to come away with a W here today, which would be their 18th straight against Hancock County. Last time out, Lady Hornets defeated Tell City, Indiana on Monday by a final score of 52-24. Common opponents between these two teams, Lady Hornets, they defeated Butler County by 8 points. Lady Cougars beat them by 15 points last Friday. But the Lady Hornets lost to Ohio County by 27 points, while the Lady Cougars beat the Lady Eagles by 16 points. Again, you can read what you want into in matchups. A lot of different things can happen, foul trouble, and so on, of different items that could possibly go in and make things look about it. They score about 48 points a game, 35% from the field, 28.3% from beyond the arc, 52% from the charity stripe. Only pull down under 28 rebounds per game. We'll take a break, come back with more here on the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
You want wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lake Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars are in search of their fourth straight win here tonight against Hancock County, as they are 12-4 in the year, including 2-0 in 12th district play. Sam Gormley back here with you tonight from Hancock County High School. As you might have heard us this morning talking on In the Know that we weren't confident that our stream would work as far as video stream, but as of right now, fingers crossed, it is working right now as our director Chase Blaine goes down to my right and starts knocking on wood, and hopefully that will continue up here for the rest of this game. Lady Cougars, though, of course, coached by Ted Hill. He's in his first season with that record of 12-4. Kenzie Renfro has been the player this season that the Lady Cougars have really relied on. 20.4 points per game, just under 7 rebounds. She, last game out against Ohio County on Monday, she had 21 points and 6 rebounds. Rachel Snyder also had a good game, not necessarily points-wise, at least compared to what she was averaging coming into this game, as she had 8 points and 11 rebounds against Ohio County. Lady Cougars, update on Laura Vincent to bring you. She will dress tonight. In fact, as I look out there, she is warming up right now with a ball at midcourt. So she will dress tonight, and Coach Hill said, well, will she play, will she not? That will just depend on everything and how the game goes and so on. But I think from what I was able to take from him is that he would like for her to get some minutes here tonight. We'll take a break, come back and talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. And Coach, after going back and watching some film from the game on Monday against Ohio County, what did you see?
Well, I saw a bunch of kids playing hard. We didn't play perfect, but, we played hard and did just enough. And, it was a good game for us with a rival. And I thought Kenzie played well, especially in the first half. She just dominated the first half. Saw some things defensively that I liked. We went to our diamond press, our bread and butter, in the second quarter there, and that's where we really won the game. Just kind of worked on some other things the rest of it.
You've mentioned Kenzie, and you watched all of the games from last season when you got the job. This season, she's averaging, I think, over 6 points more a game. What has been different from her from last year to this year?
Well, just the pace of the game and a different philosophy, getting up and down, running the ball, pressing. She's had more opportunities to score. It's not that she couldn't do it in the past. It's just our style of play is different, and that's helped her a lot, and some others as well.
We talked on Monday about this being almost the epitome of a possible letdown game. I mean, this team Grayson County's beaten Hancock County 17 straight times. They haven't lost since 2000. It's a Thursday night before a big district doubleheader. How do you as a coach make sure that your team is in the right mental state going into a game like this?
Oh, I'll make sure of it before we go out that they are, because they're dangerous. I mean, they're good no matter what night you're playing on, and watched a lot of film on them this week. And if you like getting up and down the floor and shooting a boatload of three-pointers, you're going to love watching them play, because, 90% of their shots are threes. They've shot 100, and you probably know, 100-something more threes than we have. They let it fly.
One of the things that really stands out with Hancock County is their two leading scorers are both in middle school still, so they have a lot of youth. Does that give, with the defense that you play, putting a lot of pressure on it, can that really give you all an advantage in trying to push youth into making youth mistakes?
Well, absolutely. And I talked to their coach there when we got here, and he said, like against Catholic and Alway, they're just longer and stronger right now than they are. But he said they turned them over quite a bit, and of course they did too. But our experience, our strength should be in our favor. We'll see.
The interior, you have a size advantage over them with both Rachel and Ella. Is this a game that you're really looking for both of them to have big games?
They should. They really don't have what you would call a post player per se. Mostly 5 guards, 5 out, let it fly, press, and try to score off their defense kind of like we do. But yeah, we need to pound the post tonight, and we should have our way in there.
And defensively, when you're going up against a team that shoots the three a lot, what do you need to do defensively to try and limit their opportunities?
Well, we got on our closeouts and stuff, you got to get up on them, make them do something different that they're not used to, make them put the ball on the floor instead of just standing out there shooting wide open threes. And on your closeout, if you're just a foot or so away, I mean, they're letting it go. They're not holding back. So you're going to have to make them do something different,
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up on the Locker Room Show after this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts at Midway Pharmacy.
Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School. Sam Gormley with you tonight as the Grayson County Lady Cougars getting ready to take on the Lady Hornets of Hancock County. These two teams did not meet up last year, as it's been tradition that these two teams meet on the last day of the regular season. But we had a snowstorm, if I remember right. I think they canceled the game at like 9 a.m., and as there was a little bit of a threat of snow, they ended up not playing the game. The boys ended up coming and playing here on Saturday. But since the Lady Cougars ended up playing against Whitesville Trinity that coming Monday in the district tournament, they didn't want to play a Saturday then a Monday. They just said, well, heck, let's just rest up and be ready for the district tournament and go in for that. Hancock County, though, taking the floor right now. Lady Cougars, though, still deep into the locker room talking it over. And I think if I'm correct, I think both locker rooms are right next door to one another. They come out the same hallway, which is kind of interesting. You don't necessarily see that often. Starting lineups to bring you for Hancock County. 7th grader Carmen Riley is a guard, averaging 12.6 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. At guard, 8th grader number 4, Lily Roberts. She's averaging 4.8 points a game and 4.5 rebounds per game. At guard, freshman Bailey Poole is averaging 11.5 points and 2.2 rebounds per game. At guard, junior Haven Riley is averaging 5 points and 2.9 rebounds per game. And at guard, senior Kiara Duncan, number 25, she's averaging 10.2 points and 4.8 rebounds per game. So again, the lineup for Hancock County: Riley, Roberts, Poole, Riley, and Duncan. So you got two Rileys, you've got Haven Riley, and you got Carmen Riley. And then off the bench, they will possibly have Breeze Riley. So we've got 3 Rileys on the roster here for Hancock County, which can only make things that much more entertaining here as we move forward. For the Lady Cougars, your starting lineup: at guard, senior number 4, Jenna Nash. Nash is averaging 1.6 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Last game, she had 3 rebounds against Ohio County. At center, junior number 13, Ella Robinson. She's averaging 4.7 points per game and 4.6 rebounds per game. She didn't score, but had 6 rebounds against Ohio County. At forward, junior number 15, Rachel Snyder, averaging 13.5 points a game and just over 8 rebounds. She had 8 and 11 against Ohio County. At guard, senior number 22, Kenzie Renfro. She's averaging 20.5 points a game and just under 7 rebounds per game. She had 21 points against Ohio County on Monday while also pulling down 6 rebounds. She had about 5 steals and assists as well. Nothing new there for Kenzie. And then to wrap up the starting lineup, Bailey Snyder is the senior forward number 34, averaging just over 9 points a game and 4.5 rebounds. But Bailey's been playing and shooting the ball a lot better of late. She had 20 against Butler County and then had 14 on Monday. So let's see if she can keep that hot shooting moving forward. Once more, the starting lineup for the Lady Cougars: Nash, Robinson, Rachel Snyder, Bailey Snyder, and Kenzie Renfro. The play-by-play is next as this wraps up the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
For basketball here in Hawesville, as we've got our buddy, our friend, our PA announcer down here as he's I don't know if you can hear him picking up over our microphone, but now I'm forgetting that he likes to get the crowd into it, which is cool. You do it, you enjoy it. We'll run through the starting lineups here as they're getting ready to start the national anthem. When our broadcast rejoins us, we might be in the middle of the national anthem, but we'll bring that for you. We'll take a break. Come back with more. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Welcome back here to Hawesville as we're getting ready to get underway here between these two teams, the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Hancock County Lady Hornets. Sam Gormley with you as this is WKHG Litchfield, the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. While we're here, we'll be sure to throw in our selfless promo. What am I thinking of? I don't even know. It's been that day. But tomorrow, the Lady Cougars and the Cougars will both be home against Butler County, as they'll have a big district doubleheader there, as these two teams met back just last Friday, as the Lady Cougars won 70-55 and the Cougar boys lost 56-48. So they'll have a rematch here tomorrow night. That game will be at home at the Cougar Den, so you'll be able to come out and support the teams and see what they can bring in, as the Lady Cougars will tip off at 6 o'clock. Boys will follow. If you can't make it, listen to the game by K105. We'll have it right here. As then next week on Monday, we will be on the road at Apollo following the Lady Cougars teams. Again, that game is scheduled to begin at 7 o'clock. And then on Tuesday, we will be home against Owensboro for the boys, as that game starts I think that game is scheduled to start at 7:30, but that game will be broadcast on our sister station, Litchfield's Country Station, 1039 The Moose. I almost have to turn down our microphone here and just listen to our man down here. We'll turn it up here just for a second, just so you can get what we're listening to right here. Let's just put it that way, that he's enjoying himself, and you know what? You do you. Well, you do you. That's all I'd say. The starting lineups one more time. For Hancock County, Carmen Riley, Lily Roberts, Bailey Poole, Haven Riley, and Kiera Duncan. For the Lady Cougars, it'll be Jenna Nash, Ella Robinson, Rachel Snyder, Kenzie Renfro, and Bailey Snyder. As it is temperatures are dropping outside, but it's a little warm in here tonight, as it's a great matchup. As our K105 Digital Productions crew here tonight, Cody Brock, Chase Blaine, the illustrious sports writer Don Brown to my left. He's ready. And we're getting fired up here for this game. He looks at me and he says, ready. He's just enjoying himself a barbecue sandwich. So is there any better pregame mood than a barbecue sandwich, a bag of Fritos, and a Mr. Pibb? He's fired up and ready to go. Lady Cougars have not lost to Hancock County since February of 2000. But as we learned last year, the key is streaks are meant to be broken. But let's hope it doesn't happen here tonight. Ella Robinson to jump this one for the Lady Cougars, and they control the opening tip into the hands of Rachel Snyder. Lady Cougars will be working from left to right on your radio dial or on your TV screen. So we're also on K105 Digital Productions on Facebook, YouTube, and those are the two ways to watch it here tonight. Right wing, Rachel Snyder drives it down inside the free throw line, passes off to the left block to Robinson, outside to Renfro. Renfro gets a screen from Bailey, and she's now going to run things here at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Rachel, down the right side, passes off to Jenna Nash. She takes a three, near corner. Good, Jenna Nash. That's a good start for Jenna. Only 21% from the three-point line here this season, but she gives the Lady Cougars an early 3-0 lead. Driving down, floater inside the lane is way off to the left by Kiera Duncan, the senior. Rachel Snyder with a rebound. Down the right side goes Renfro. Off the right side, the basket's good, and she's fouled. Hancock County head coach Kevin Husk didn't agree with it, but the foul is going to be whistled there on Haven Riley. That's her first and the team's first. Kenzie Renfro to the line to shoot one, and she makes it. Lady Cougars lead here 6-0. We talked with Coach Hill in the pregame, if you heard us. This game is pretty much the epitome of what could be a quote-unquote trap game. Lady Cougars, though, starting quick, and that's what you need to do to make sure that a trap game does not happen. Riley off into the corner, 10-foot jump shot from the near baseline, no good, rebounded by Robinson as Bailey Poole missed that one. Robinson loops a pass off here to Renfro, who carries it across the logo. Renfro in between the circles, down the right side. She drives up again, absorbs contact, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but she will go to the free throw line, where she has practically lived at points here this season. Foul whistled on Lily Roberts, her first and the team's second. Renfro on the line here this season, shooting just about 62%. She makes the first one. Like most shooters, though, once she sees that ball go through the net once, it can really get the confidence up here moving on for further on. The second free throw by Renfro goes in and out. Rebounded by Hancock County's Duncan. Duncan gives it off here to the middle to Riley. Riley drives it down, kicks a pass off here into the corner, jumping it off back here to Carmen Riley. Riley back here to the left wing to Poole. Poole tries to get an interior pass down in. It's tapped out, though, into the hands of Haven Riley, who drives down, sends up a wild shot, but they're going to say she is fouled on said shot by Ella Robinson, her first and the team's first. So Haven Riley will go to the charity stripe, 48% from that line on the season. 51.8% as a team is Hancock County. The first free throw is no good from the junior guard, Haven Riley. Lady Cougars lead this one, though, 7-0, a minute and a half into our game between Grayson County and Hancock County. These two teams will meet up again on February the 21st at the Cougar Den. Riley makes the second one, 7-1. Lady Cougars still lead, and they throw it away here on the inbounds pass. Down to the left block, spinning it all the way around as Roberts kicks it out of pass. Left wing three is good by Bailey Poole. Hancock County's going to shoot a lot of threes, and another steal here on the inbounds, but luckily Renfro does come down with it. Right up the middle she goes. Passes off to the right block. Bailey absorbs the contact. No foul whistled. Rebound is on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball possession. Will go towards the Lady Hornets. 7-4. Grayson County leads this one. 6:12 to play here in the first quarter. Hancock County to pass this in. They throw it into the far side. Here towards the middle. Nash has a nice job as she stops Lily Roberts. Here off to the senior guard, Riley. Off to the far side of the court, it's Poole who does break it across. Into the corner, three-pointer is no good by Hancock County, rebounded by Rachel. Carmen Riley, the seventh grader, was the one in on that one. Nash outlet to the left wing to Robinson, and she walks with it. As Jenna Nash passed that one to Ella Robinson, and she was not ready for that one at all. Annie Kuiper checks into the game. Jenna Nash will check out, but Jenna hit a three to start the scoring for the Lady Cougars. As it is 7-4. Lady Cougars do lead this one still. 5:52 to play in the first quarter. Full court press for Grayson County. In that traditional diamond press that Coach Hill calls it, trying to create havoc on the defensive end. Into the far corner, Carmen Riley. Out front, now passes off into the corner to Poole. Poole guarded by Rachel. Poole now brings it off, guarded by Kuiper. Kuiper gets a partially of a hand on it as it's off here to the seventh grader, Carmen Riley. Back into the corner to the other Riley, Haven Riley. Cross-court pass down inside to Roberts. Roberts has it on the right elbow, passes out to Riley, drives down, loops a shot up. It's no good. Rebound tapped out, though, into the hands. The shot is up, no good by Bailey Poole. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Rachel Snyder. Possession will stay with the Lady Cougars. 7-4. Lady Cougars lead this one. Reagan Cave and Arissa Riggs check in. Bailey Snyder and Ella Robinson check out for Grayson County. On the floor for the Lady Cougars, Rachel Snyder, Cave, Kuiper, Riggs, and Renfro. As they pass it into Roberts. Roberts gives it off here into the corner to the senior Duncan. Duncan to the right wing to Riley. Riley back to Duncan. Duncan guarded by Rachel Snyder. Face guarding her off to the right wing. Out front to Poole. Poole guarded by Kuiper. Back to Duncan on the right wing. Hancock County trying to get something going on offense. They're not really having much movement, though, at all. Down inside to Duncan off the right block. She's double-teamed, has it stolen away by Cave. Cave outlet up to Renfro. Renfro angles it down the left side. Passes off to Kuiper off the right side. The basket's no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts outlet off here to Riley. Riley down inside. Floater inside the lane. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound is off of Cave's hands into the hands of Carmen Riley. Hancock County controlling the boards here early on. Three-pointer is in and out by Hancock County's Kira Duncan. And Lady Cougars come down with the rebound. Renfro right up the right side. Into the corner is Annie Kuiper. And Kuiper gives it off now to Arissa Riggs. 7-4, though, is still the lead for the Lady Cougars. Both teams struggling to score here in this past couple of minutes. After the Lady Cougars had a 7-0 run, Cave's pass stolen away on the interior. Loops a pass down to Duncan, and out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars, Arissa Riggs. So Hancock County to keep possession. Kira Duncan to pass in. Duncan scans. And almost just barely gets it in over the jumping up to Reagan Cave. Passing down in, Roberts off the right side. Renfro right up the middle. Drives down at the free throw line, pulls up, and it is no good off to the left side. Rebound is tapped up and ends up slapping off of the backboard into the hands of Hancock County. Down the right side, Riley goes up and finishes, does Bailey Poole, and Hancock County is on an 8-0 run and is taking the lead here 8-7. Rachel Snyder passes off to Riggs on the left wing. Back to Rachel. Rachel back here to Arissa Riggs, and after the fast start, the Lady Cougars have gone ice cold. Right wing Cave. Drives down to the free throw line, and a foul is whistled on the floor on Hancock County. It's called on number 25, Kiera Duncan, her first and the team's third. As here is Reagan Cave. Straight away, handoff pass to Riggs. Riggs drives it down the left lane, passes off, tries to get it into Cave. It's stolen away originally by Carmen Riley, but she ends up dribbling it up off out of bounds. 8-7, Hancock County leads this one, 2:52 to play here in the first quarter. They loop a pass into Rachel. Rachel bodies up, out to Cave, three-pointer right wing, no good, off to the left side. Rebound is off of Hancock County's hands, taken away by Renfro. Renfro tries to get it off to Riggs, who has to run it down into the corner. She throws it into Rachel, who has it stripped away into the hands of Carmen Riley. Carmen Riley gives it off to Haven Riley. Outlet pass off here, driving it down does Duncan. Now she'll back it off, guarded by Annie Kuiper for Grayson County. Out front, Carmen Riley, the 7th grader. Here to the left wing to Roberts. Roberts drives it in, outside, three, straight away is no good. Off to the left side, rebounded by Renfro. Renfro right up the near side, angling it back towards the far, now here towards the near. Fadeaway jumper is no good, but she is fouled on the drive. Called on number 15, Haven Riley. That is her second and the team's fourth. Kenzie Renfro to the line to shoot two. The first one is no good off the front of the iron. Lady Cougars trying to snap an 8-0 run. They have not scored since the 5:48 mark, so it's been 3.5 minutes scoreless for Grayson County. Renfro to try and tie, she does, and snaps that scoreless streak of 3.5 minutes. 8-8, 2:10 to play here in the first quarter. To the near side, getting away, and whoa, getting away with a walk does Hancock County. Three-pointer is in and out by the 7th grader Riley, rebounded by Bailey Snyder. Snyder gives it off to the guard, Arissa Riggs. Riggs up off to the right wing to Renfro. She'll take a three, near side is an air ball, rebounded by Robinson, and Robinson just takes it out herself to the left wing. And a foul is actually whistled as they're going to call a jump ball. It is a jump ball, as I missed him even blow his whistle. As I saw when Ella reached out to the left wing, she just kind of threw the ball up into the air, and I was really curious as to why she was doing that, but that would explain is that that's why. Out front to Bailey Snyder. She ball fakes, drives it down, floater inside the lane is good. Off the glass, Lady Cougars have the lead back here at 10-8. Minute and a half to play here in the first quarter. Bailey gets her hand on another pass, fight for it on the floor, and a foul is whistled on Bailey as she tried to get it back. That is her first and the team's second here for Grayson County. So Hancock County will keep this ball. And running at things here at the point is Bailey Poole. Poole gives it off to the senior Duncan, guarded by Robinson. Duncan drives it in, floater inside the lane is no good, rebounded by Kuiper. Kuiper angles it back towards the far side, now back here towards the near. Outlet pass off to Riggs, Riggs into the corner. Bailey Snyder, three, right side, no good. Rebounded is pulled down in the far corner by Renfro. She's double teamed, and she'll just throw it off of Hancock County. Smart play there by Kenzie Renfro. Got to give it to Hancock County, though. They got a student section of about 10, and they're right there on the floor, and they're into it, though. Renfro to pass in. She throws it the length of the floor here to Bailey Snyder. Snyder pump fakes, drives down, splits two defenders off the right side, in and out. Rebounded by Kratzer, who is into the game here. Left wing, Duncan, three is no good, short. Rebounded by Hancock County. The putback by Poole is good. 10-10, 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Renfro has it poked away from behind, though, into the hands of Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Kuiper. Kuiper attempts to drive in, has her lane shut off outside to Renfro. Renfro now drives it down, splits two defenders off the right side with a right hand. Renfro finishes. Lady Cougars lead 12-10, 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Also into the game, Ella House. She has it, but gives it off to Riley. Riley back outside to Poole. Poole over to the left side to Duncan. 20 seconds to play. Duncan drives in, and a foul is whistled on the floor on Grayson County. So it's called on Ella Robinson. That's her second and the team's third. 18 seconds to play in the first quarter. Lady Cougars still lead by 2 here, 12-10. Rachel Snyder to check in, Ella Robinson to check out here. To pass into the corner, now to the free throw line. Outside with 14 seconds is Duncan in the far corner, down to the right block. Going all the way around is Kratzer. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kuiper with 7 seconds. Lady Cougars have time to get the shot down. Length of the floor pass here to the left wing to Bailey. Bailey, Euro step to the left. Her shot's partially blocked, rebounded by Kratzer. That's the end of the first quarter. 12-10, Lady Cougars lead. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
12-10, Lady Cougars lead this one here at the end of one. Kind of an ugly first quarter. Lady Cougars got out to an 8-0 lead, but were outscored 10-4 over that last couple of minutes, and it was just kind of ugly because, I mean, Grayson County had that basket there with 5:40 left in that first quarter, and they led the game by 8 points. But since that moment, it was really a struggle at times for Grayson County. Hancock County will start this quarter with the ball, as the score here again is Grayson County up by 2. Some subs coming in as LeClaire was into the game. It has it stolen away by Renfro. Renfro up the near side, goes up with a shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Rachel. She puts it in, up off the right side. The basket's good. Rachel Snyder gets her first basket of the game. Now another steal here by Renfro. Fast break down the right side, lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor taken by Hancock County. We'll take it with them. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
To the Hancock County as they're getting ready to get back out of this timeout after Hancock County called a quick one. Here to the near side, off to the left wing, driving it down. The floater by Duncan is in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bailey Snyder. She ripped that one down with some authority. Here to the near side to Renfro. Renfro has things here at the top of the key. 1 minute into the second quarter. Lady Cougars lead 16-10. Renfro down the left side, passes off to Kuiper. Kuiper off to the left wing. Three by Riggs is no good, short. Rebound is tapped out into the hands of Hancock County, and a foul on that rebound is going to be called on Riggs as she reached in on Bailey Poole. So for Riggs, that's her first and the team's fourth. Cave to pass in, or Cave into the game here. Riggs out. As they get this in here, into the far side of the court. Now a length of the floor pass here to Duncan off the left side. The basket's good. Kira Duncan gets the basket, 16-12. Quickly up the near side goes Renfro. She tries to pass it off to Cave. It's stolen away by Roberts. Roberts here off to the near side to Bailey Poole, and a foul is whistled there on Grayson County, as that's called on Kenzie Renfro. That'll be her first and the team's fifth. So again, Lady Cougars had momentum here to start this quarter, but the last 30 seconds have been all Hancock County after a couple sloppy turnovers and a foul as well. LeClaire has it straight away off to the left side, and now backing it up is the guard Kiera Duncan, one of the seniors here on this team, the third leading scorer. Outside, three-pointer, far side is short and no good by Carmen Riley, and the rebound is there. Finally, Renfro comes down with it. Renfro up the far side of the court, off to Cave on the left wing, outside to Renfro. Renfro at the free throw line, passes off to Bailey, pump fake, drives down the near side, gets away with a bit of a push-off, off to the right wing to Rachel. Rachel off the left side to Cave. Cave drives it down inside to Rachel, goes down to her knee, outside Bailey. Bailey thinks about the three, drives down, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but she's fouled on the play by Hancock County, as it's called on Kiera Duncan. That's her second and the team's fifth. So Bailey Snyder to the line to shoot two. 64.2% on the season. She dribbles it 3 times, spins it in her hand, and it's way off to the right.
Come on, Bailey!
Second shot coming here from Bailey is no good. She misses them both. Rachel with the rebound. She goes up with a floater. That one's no good as well. She gets the rebound back, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lady Cougars, though. So Rachel Snyder had 2 chances there. Jenna Nash checks into the game. Bailey Snyder checks out for the Lady Cougars. Renfro to pass in to the left of the basket from her vantage point. Into the corner. Kuiper, three, near side is an air ball. Rebound, though, goes off of the hands of Carmen Riley. So possession will stay with Grayson County. Renfro again to pass in. Gets the play call from Ted Hill. She throws it into the front court to Rachel Snyder. Snyder at the free throw line. Outside to Cave. Cave handoff pass to Renfro. And accidentally gave Kenzie a little bit of an elbow there on the way around. Renfro drives it down. Euro step off the left side. The basket's no good. Rebounded by Kratzer. Kratzer is double teamed in the backcourt. Throws it off. Taken away by Cave. Cave down to the left side to Renfro. Her shot's up no good. Rebound to Kratzer again. She's triple teamed, and they're going to whistle a foul as Kratzer falls down. It's called on Annie Kuiper, her first, and the team's sixth. To pass in, does Kratzer. She throws it into the middle, bobbling it at first, needing help, triple teamed and finding it. Off to the far side is Poole. Poole down the left side, and the shot is no good by Riley. Rebound long is there by Kuiper. Kuiper up the near side. She smartly just slows things off, gives it off to Renfro. Renfro into the corner to Nash. Nash outside to Cave. Cave drives it down into the corner. Rachel Snyder, three near side is in and out. Rebounded Kratzer. Kratzer, handoff pass here to Riley. Carmen Riley up the near side of the court, blows past Nash into the corner. Three-pointer is no good by Roberts. Rebound by Renfro. Renfro, outlet here to the middle to Cave. Cave drives it down. Euro step, has it blocked out of bounds by Lily Roberts. Possession will stay here with Grayson County. 4:37 to play here in the second quarter. 16-12, Lady Cougars lead. So they've gone on about a 3-minute scoring drought again here in this quarter. So they throw it into Rachel in the backcourt. Into the corner to Kenzie Renfro. She spins all the way around, now drives down the near baseline. Passes off into the corner to Nash. Nash outside to Cave. Cave drives now down in the right side. Dumps pass off to Kuiper. Kuiper right wing here off to Snyder. 3, no good. Rebound long, taken by Jenna Nash. Nash outside here to Rachel. Rachel, free throw line jumper is good. Rachel Snyder with a nice basket. She has 4 points in the game, and the Lady Cougars have the lead here 18-12 with 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. And a foul is whistled on the floor. I think it's called on Rachel Snyder. She showed some displeasure with that call. That's Rachel's first and the team's 7th, so Hancock County will be shooting free throws for the remainder of this first half. Hey, the one thing, it's a nice gym here at Hancock County. It was renovated in 2014, I think is what it said on the way in. It's a little warm in here, though, tonight. As the free throw coming here from Megan LeClaire is no good. Rebounded, though, by Kratzer. She goes up off the left side and makes the basket. Alex Kratzer has hit a couple of, pulled down some massive rebounds here in this game. And a foul is called underneath. And I'm not sure who they called that on for Hancock County, as it was really quick. It almost looked like Ted Hill was taking a timeout, and I'm not sure who they ended up whistling that on for Hancock County. Cave has it off to the left side to Kuiper. Kuiper off inside to Rachel, bobbled around, and finally coming down with it is Hancock County. Here comes Riley, passes down to the left block, spinning all the way around his pool, down to the left block to Roberts. Roberts guarded by Cave, and she walks with it. She switched feet as she spun around. She's got to pay the price for that one every time. 18-14, Lady Cougars lead, 3:44 to play here in the second quarter. Off to Arissa Riggs, who's into the game, back in here. Cave at the opposing free throw line. Off to Riggs, they need to get it across, does Grayson County. Riggs just ahead of the 10-second clock. Cave is double teamed, throws it, Riggs runs it down, jump ball, possession will go towards Hancock County. And this is just a game that I think it's showing that the Lady Cougars are probably the better team, but they're just letting Hancock County missing shots, costly turnovers, probably some frustration from Ted Hill on the sideline. Driving it down is the 7th grader, Carmen Riley. She backs it off into the front court. Off to Poole, pull down to the left block, wide open, and finishing is Ella House. 18-16, into the middle, Rachel Snyder. She's going to take it herself down the left side, goes up with a lay-in. It is no good, but she will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2 free throws after being fouled there by Hancock County's Ella House. That'll be House's first and the team's 6th. Rachel on the season from the free throw line, 60.7%. Her first attempt today is good. 3:06 to play here in this second quarter. Snyder to try and give Grayson County a 4-point lead. It is in and out. Rebound, Kratzer. Kratzer's probably got about 5 or 6 rebounds here in about 3 or 4 minutes today. She has it in the middle. Off now to Riley. Riley to Roberts. Roberts down to Kratzer. Drives in, and the shot is up. No good, but a foul is going to be called on Grayson County as Rachel Snyder tried to take the charge, but they're going to whistle at it as a block. That'll be her second and the team's 8th. To the line is Kratzer on the year, 67.3%. This is her first attempt, though, here tonight, and her first one is good. Annie Kuiper checks in for Grayson County. Rachel Snyder will take a seat. Foul trouble for Grayson County. Ella Robinson and Rachel Snyder, both of the post players for the Lady Cougars, both have 2 fouls. Kratzer in and out goes the second one, rebounded by Annie Kuiper. Nice job there blocking it out. Off here to Riggs. Riggs down the right side, goes up with a shot. It is no good, an air ball, rebounded by Roberts. Roberts off to Riley. Riley downside to Poole off the left block. The basket is good by Brittany Poole. And it is 19-19. 2.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Renfro off the left side. She drives it down in, off to Kuiper. Kuiper into the corner. Riggs, three, no good. Off the back of the iron, rebound. Kuiper tapped out. In the hands of Riley. Riley up the far side, driving it down, has it stripped away by Renfro. Renfro up the far side. Lady Cougars have numbers, working 2-on-1. Renfro from 10 feet pulls up. Shot is no good. Rebound is pulled down, and it's out of bounds off of Hancock County, they're going to say. And that's not a good call, as that should be off of the Lady Cougars and should be possession towards the Lady Hornets. But they'll take that. Will Grayson County. 2:10 to play in the second quarter, 19-19. Grayson County just trying to get some sort of offense. They've started both the first quarter and the second quarter really hot, but have not been able to do that in the interior portions of the quarter. Mackenzie Renfro, three, right wing, good! Renfro with a three, and that's a way to maybe get the offense going again. Now Nash gets her hand on a pass and knocks it into the Hancock County cheerleaders. Jenna Nash is really good at reading passing lanes and getting her hand in there and knocking it out. As here to the near side, Riley up the far side of the court. No defender, pass picks her up. The shot by Kratzer is partially blocked. The rebound is put up and in by Lily Roberts. 22-21, minute and a half to play. Nash nearly loses it, breaks across the half-court line, and a double dribble is going to be called on Jenna Nash. Ted Hill wants a foul called, and they're not going to give it to him, and he's looking down the official. The official gives it right back to him, and I'm not sure there was really any semblance of a conversation there. It looked very one-sided to me. Carmen Riley checks out of the game. And I believe that it was Haven Riley that checked in for Hancock County. Bailey Poole down the left side, goes up with a shot, blocked by Cave. Rebound taken by Roberts. She saves it and bounds into the hands, though, of Annie Kuiper. Kuiper angles it to the near side. Now to the right side with the right hand. What a play! Annie Kuiper coast to coast and finishes with the right hand. Now Jenna Nash gets her hand in another one and knocks it out of bounds. Jenna Nash, that's the second time she's done this here in the past about 30 seconds. Trying to get the Lady Cougar offense going here. They pass it into the corner. Double teamed. They pass it off to Roberts. Roberts off here to House. House off to the left wing. Driving it down is Riley. He goes up with a shot, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Lady Cougars. And almost simultaneously, the Lady Cougars faithful all stood up with their hands up in the air, disagreeing with that foul. Haven Riley to the line to shoot two, one of two here tonight. I didn't see who that foul was called on for Grayson County, as Riley makes the first one. Who was that foul called on there, Don, for Grayson County? And Don wasn't paying attention either. That's what we get. They put us in the crow's nest, and we lose it as Riley misses the second one. We'll try to figure that one out for you during halftime of the next stoppage of play. Right wing Renfro with a minute to play here in this corner. She's double teamed, loops a pass off to Cave. Cave into the corner. Jenna Nash, three is in and out. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts is quickly triple teamed, stolen away by Kuiper, but they're going to call a jump ball just beforehand. Lady Cougar's going to keep possession, but that almost was a steal and a lay-in for Annie Kuiper. Rachel Snyder and Bailey Snyder check in. Arissa Riggs and Annie Kuiper check out. It is Lady Cougar ball. Renfro to pass in. They lead by two. Into the right block to Rachel. Spins all the way around. Goes up with a shot. It is short. Rebound by Kratzer. Kratzer has it knocked away. She saves it though, but her foot, no, a timeout is going to be called by Hancock County. I thought her foot might have been on the baseline. It was really close, but they're going to say no. Let's see if we can't find a score update in college basketball. WKU leads Old Dominion 19-18, 6:23 to play in the first half. In girls basketball, E-Town leads Central Hardin 48-43. That score is at the start of the fourth quarter. As, see, not actually a lot of action going on here today, as that seems like it was all of the ones that had going on, as there were some other games going on across the state, but none really of any interest to to Lady Cougar fans is the score also to bring you. In women's basketball, Kentucky Wildcats defeat Texas A&M 76-54. Texas A&M was number 12 in the nation. The Cats beat them by 22. Good win there. Back in action we come here. Finding help and not finding it as Lady Cougars steal away the inbounds pass down inside to Rachel off the left side. The basket's good. Rachel Snyder having a good second quarter. The Lady Cougars lead is back to 4. The pressure starting to give some issues to Hancock County when the Lady Cougars can get it set. They break it this time. Down to the left wing to Haven Riley. She gives it off to Bailey Poole. Poole backs it off. Hancock County going to hold for the last shot, 26-22. Swings pass to the right side to Carmen Riley. She drives it down in, has it poked away from behind, and they're going to say it stays with the Lady Hornets here. 9.7 on the clock, 26-22. Grayson County leads. To pass in, and they'll throw it into Kratzer. Kratzer out front to Riley. Riley inside with 5 seconds. Nice defense from Reagan Cave, driving it in to Roberts, down inside to Kratzer off the right side. The basket is good, and that's the end of the first half, 26-24. Lady Cougars lead at the end of 1. As we'll take a break and come back with a halftime show. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twilight's Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here where Grayson County leads this one at the half, 26-24 over Hancock County, and just kind of a messy game. Not a lot went right as a Hancock County cheerleader was attempting a shot for some money, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to follow along with some things going on, but you got to like some of the different things that are happening here to kind of keep people entertained during the halftime break. How we're going to keep you entertained during this halftime break, though, is we'll run down scores from around the region. We will run down the scoring from this game and more, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew! Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it, before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back here to Hancock County, where Grayson County leads this one here at the half, 26-24. I want to remind you that tomorrow night the Lady Cougars and Cougars will be back in action at home against Butler County, 12th District doubleheader. As I do see this coming through here as we're sitting here, we want to make sure that we send our thoughts out to the Butler County faithful as here that they have lost Robert Bobby Green. He was a longtime educator, administrator, coach, and all-state athlete at Butler County. And they say most of all, a tremendous family, man, friend, and neighbor. That's from our friends over at the Beechtree News, as we want to be sure to send our condolences to the Butler County faithful as a big doubleheader going on tomorrow evening between these two teams. Not a lot of scores to bring you. Thursday night, kind of a different game that you don't usually see here, as the score, though, right now is 26-24. That's really the only ones that has a lot of interest to the people here. An update here in girls basketball, E-Town leads Central Hardin 48-43. That scores at the end of the third quarter. And then college basketball, the Hilltoppers lead the Monarchs of Old Dominion 27-22. That's with 3:31 to play in the first half. We'll run down the scoring from this game and more coming up, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org, answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County, 26-24. Grayson County leads this one over the Lady Hornets. So we'll run down the scoring from this game for Grayson County. Your leading scorer is Kenzie Renfro. She has 12 points. Jenna Nash, she has 3 points. Rachel Snyder has 7 points. 2 points from Annie Kuiper, and then 2 points as well from Bailey Snyder. For the Lady Hornets, it's 5 points from Alex Kratzer, 4 points from Lily Roberts. You have yourself 9 points from Bailey Poole, 2 points from Haven Riley, and then 2 points apiece each from Ella House, Kiara Duncan, and Megan LeClaire. I said that there was one foul that we missed in that first half for the Lady Cougars. It was Annie Kuiper. So the foul trouble for both teams. For the Lady Cougars with 2 fouls, you have Ella Robinson, you have Annie Kuiper, and then you also have Rachel Snyder. The 2 fouls for Hancock County is Haven Riley and Kiera Duncan. So you've got 3 players with 2 fouls for the Lady Cougars, and you've got 2 players with 2 fouls here for Hancock County. I would say, though, that officiating for tonight has been pretty good for this game. It's been, I mean, we have some games where it's better than others, and tonight is a good night. It's a good crew here of officials, and really the past couple of games we've had some really good officiating crews here between these 2 teams. But this game is probably a lot closer than Grayson County faithful want. Again, they have not lost to Hancock County since February of 2000. But again, like we say, streaks are meant to be broken, and anything can happen. When that ball goes into the air, anything can happen. Second half is next, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars lead by 2 to start the second half. Sam Gormley with you, as we appreciate you for tuning in to tonight's coverage here on K105 and also K105 Digital Productions. So you can watch the game on K105's Facebook page and also via K105's YouTube page. If you just go to K105.com, this is the easiest way to do it. Go to K105.com, and there's going to be a picture right in the middle of the screen that you can click on and watch all of the action. And I hate it because sometimes it's actually a picture of me, which is the last thing that I want, and it's always in the most unflattering picture. It's actually a picture of the game, so that's even better. So right now, so if you go to K105.com, you'll see a picture of a basketball game, and that's how you will be able to see it. Hancock County starts with the ball here, 20 seconds into this third quarter, and a foul is whistled on the Lady Cougars here to start the quarter. And you could probably hear the illustrious sports writer Don Brown. He did not agree with it. I don't make comments on officials, so we'll leave that up to Don. As it's passed in here to Bailey Poole for Hancock County. Off to the left side to Carmen Riley. Riley into the corner. Off to the other Riley. She's double teamed, and jump ball. Possession will go towards the Lady Cougars. At first glance, I thought they might be whistling that as a foul on the Lady Cougars because the official didn't put up both hands for the jump ball at first and only put up one hand, but it was the right call there for a jump ball. Light zone half-court defense here for Hancock County. Now they trap Renfro. It's tipped by Hancock County. As it rolled into the backcourt, Renfro ran it down off to Rachel. Floater inside the lane is short, rebounded by Rachel. She goes up with a shot and is fouled. Rachel Snyder to the charity stripe. Called on Lily Roberts. It's her second and the team's first here of this second half of action. Rachel to the free throw line, and she makes the first one. She's 1 of 2 tonight. Make that actually 2 of 3 as she makes that one. Second one is good as well, so Rachel makes both free throws. The Lady Cougars lead this one 28-24. 7 minutes and 11 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Up to the left wing, it is to Bailey Poole. She drives it down off the left side, blocked out of bounds by Rachel Snyder. She sent it into the cheerleaders. An athletic play there from the junior Rachel Snyder. Access denied on the interior shot there from the Hancock County Lady Hornets. Outside to Riley. Into the corner to Duncan. Back out Riley. Three-pointer straight away. Good. Carmen Riley silences the Grayson County run, 28-27. Lady Cougars still lead by 1. To the middle, Nash. Down inside to Robinson. Robinson cross-court to the right wing to Renfro. Renfro drives it down, pulls up from the right elbow. It is an air ball, and it's just going to go right out of bounds. Possession to Hancock County. Renfro just kind of short-armed that one. Again, here comes that full-court press from the Lady Cougars. Jenna Nash got her hand on that one, but not enough to deflect the pass more than just a hair. To the near side, it is Haven Riley. She's double-teamed, knocked down by Nash. No foul, down to the right block. Passes off to Duncan. Duncan outside, 3, left wing is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Jenna Nash, and she is pushed down. And the Lady Cougar faithful want a foul. Ted Hill giving the official a little bit of a stare down there, as instead it's going to be off on Jenna Nash. No, they are going to call that a foul on Hancock County, and I think that's the right call. As Jenna Nash was shoved down on the ground, and the official overrides that, and that is Haven Riley's 3rd foul and the team's 2nd. Nice job by the officials to talk that one over and make sure it's the right call. Rachel Snyder inside to Robinson. Robinson off the left wing to Renfro. Renfro guarded by Riley. And she's just going to back things up here. 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Lady Cougars lead by 1, 28-27. Left wing, Rachel Snyder. Outside Nash, three-pointer near side is an air ball. Rebound is taken by Hancock County, triple teamed, but they give it off to Duncan. Duncan off here to Poole. Poole pulls up from 10 feet. It is no good. Rebound there by Carmen Riley. She gives it out here to the other Riley, who drives down to the left hand. The shot's no good. Rebound tapped out. Robinson taps it into the hands of Bailey Snyder. Snyder outlet pass up here to Renfro. Renfro down the left side, goes up with a shot. It is good. Kenzie Renfro has 14 points here. That leads all scorers, and the Lady Cougars have themselves a 3-point lead here again. Carmen Riley off, throws it away. Grayson County going to get the ball back here. Subs coming in for Hancock County. Checking in is Megan LeClaire. And Kuiper also into the game for the Lady Cougars. On the floor for Grayson County, you have Kuiper, Renfro, Bailey Snyder, Robinson, and Rachel Snyder. Renfro fakes the pass to Robinson and goes in and lays it down off the left side. That one wasn't even fair for Renfro. Into the corner, Roberts drives it down. Outside, behind the back, pass to Poole. Poole guarded by Robinson. And Robinson just has her hand up. Now the shot by Poole off the back of the iron, no good. And Rachel Snyder comes down with a rebound. Nearly is it taken away. It is taken away by Poole. She goes up with a shot. It is good, and she's fouled by Rachel. And some frustration after the play there from Rachel as she just kind of laid there on the sideline. So for Rachel, that is her 3rd and the team's 2nd here. So to try and convert on the 3-point play is Bailey Poole. She moved into double figures with that shot. Poole on the year, 55.6%, and that one wasn't even close. Rebound, Robinson, length of the floor pass here to Renfro. She threw that one like a baseball of sorts. Renfro double teamed on the left wing. Off to Kuiper down on the left block. She's double teamed, and now the pass is stolen away by Hancock County, and running outside goes Haven Riley. So momentum just carried her outside the door there. Renfro to pass this one in. She gives it into Bailey. Three-pointer left wing is an air ball. Rebounded by Duncan. Duncan passes off here to Bailey Poole. Poole down inside. Shot immediately is no good by Hancock County. Rebounded by Rachel. She falls down on the floor. Rebounded by Hancock County this time. As Bailey Poole comes down with it. Outside, swinging a pass over to Duncan on the left wing. Cross court, jumping up high is Riley. Outside Poole, three-pointer straight away is no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Hancock County's Roberts off the right side. The basket is no good, but she is fouled. So to the free throw line will be Roberts after the foul is called on Bailey Snyder. That's her 2nd and the team's 3rd. So to the line is Lily Roberts on the season. The 8th grader, 50%. 14 of 28, if my memory serves me correct. And you can make that 14 of 29 as Roberts misses that first shot. Second chance coming here from Lily Roberts is no good. She misses them both, but the rebound by Duncan. And rebounding has killed the Lady Cougars today. Duncan, three-pointer far side off the back of the iron. This time Renfro comes down. Lady Cougars have numbers, working 3-on-1. Renfro takes herself up the left side and rattles it home. Kenzie Renfro is up to 18 points here for Grayson County. They lead by 5, 34-29. 3:50 to play here in the third quarter. Stepping on the inbounds line. Possession to Grayson County. Happened right in front of Ted Hill, and he immediately pointed down, and the official, right on cue, called it towards Grayson County ball. Kuiper passes this in here to Renfro. Renfro working things here at the top of the key, now here towards the near side. Again, Lady Cougars working from right to left on your radio dial. Far side Cave, outside to Kuiper. Kuiper looked to pass to Renfro, now she will in the corner. Renfro down to the inside to Rachel, goes up with a shot, it is no good. Robinson with a rebound, and the putback is good. Ella Robinson did a nice job there, no one blocked her out. You're not going to get many more layups easier than that one was. Bailey Poole kicks it into the corner. Duncan, 18-foot jump shot, far side, is no good. Rebounded by Annie Kuiper. Kuiper picks up her dribble, finds Robinson. Robinson passes off to Renfro at the half-court line. Renfro down inside to Rachel, but Duncan slaps that one out of bounds. 36-29, Lady Cougars lead, 3:03 to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trying to pick up their 13th win on the season. They're already off to their best start in 5 years. Rachel Snyder's shot is no good, rebounded by Carmen Riley. Riley double team, gets around Cave, not getting around Kuiper, who comes up with a steal down the right side. The basket is good. Annie Kuiper with the basket. Timeout on the floor, taken by Hancock County. We will take it with him as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
(38-29), Lady Cougars lead this one here with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. We appreciate you tuning in to tonight's coverage. You can also watch it via K105 Digital Productions. And if you go to K105.com, there's a link to watch there. The best part about this is with us streaming on YouTube, you can stream it via your YouTube if you have a smart TV. If you just search K105, you'll be able to get that and watch the game live via that. It's actually pretty cool. You can sit on your couch and watch the game on your big screen TV, and it feels like you're absolutely there. And, I mean, that's thanks to our K105 Digital Productions crew. They do all that work. I don't do any of it. It's just all up to them. Director Chase Blaine, Anna Davis, and Cody Brock, they do a great job in trying to turn on one of the best productions in the third region. And I'd say we're up there. I might be a little biased, though. Out of the timeout, Hancock County has the ball. Kratzer off to Carmen Riley. Here to the near side to Duncan. Duncan back to Riley. Riley back into the corner to Kratzer. Kratzer is double teamed, and they are going to back her up into the corner. Riley, step back three is good. Carmen Riley. She has 6 points here. And the Lady Cougars trying to pull away, but Hancock County just staying in. Rachel Snyder on the opposite end, air balls. Ella Robinson gets away with it over and back, and instead just knocks the rebound out of bounds. Kevin Husk was not happy with that one at all. Here to the middle, off to the far side, Kratzer. She angles it back towards the near side, has it knocked away by Renfro, into the hands of Cave. Cave back to Renfro. Renfro off the right side, has it blocked by Duncan, out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Lady Cougars. As always, so via K105 Digital Productions, we always like you to comment on our Facebook stream. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering from. We always like to see the different places people watch. Tugboat on the Mississippi, North Carolina, all the different places we get. Texas, we love hearing that. Renfro, step back three, far corner, good! Kenzie Renfro. She moves over 20 points. Lady Cougars lead by 9, 41-32, minute 55 to play. LeClaire throws it away, but running it down is Carmen Riley. She pulls up a three, right wing. It's short. Rebound, though, by LeClaire, and she's fouled by Reagan Cave. So to the free throw line will be Megan LeClaire, where it has been a struggle on the year. For Cave, that is her first and the team's fourth. LeClaire on the year, 21.4% from the charity stripe. She dribbles it 4 times, only about an inch off the ground. Really quick. Her free throw is no good off the back of the iron. Rachel Snyder checks out of the game, and in for her is Arissa Riggs. Again, about 4 dribbles, about an inch off the ground for the junior Megan LeClaire. And she misses them both off the back of the iron. Robinson knocks the ball out of bounds, and possession stays with Hancock County, and that's the right call. Rebounding has been a little bit of a weakness here tonight for Grayson County. They came into the game averaging 35.6 rebounds per game. And that's second in the region, behind only Apollo. It has been anything but that tonight. It has been a struggle. Shot from 18 feet straight away is no good by Riley. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson has it stripped, though, into the hands of Kratzer. Kratzer outside here to Riley. Riley dribbling it with the left hand, guarded by Riggs. Riggs is bodying her up, pushing her back. She drives in. Her floater, a circus shot, is no good. Rebounded by LeClaire. LeClaire down inside to Riley. Goes up with a shot. A late whistle, but a foul called on Grayson County. Called on Reagan Cave. That is her second, and the team's 5th. At the line will be Carmen Riley, 67%, and she makes the first one. Riley to the line, the 7th grader, heating up in this third quarter. And she makes them both. 41-34, minute 23 to play here in this third quarter. This is WKHG Litchfield, K105, the Twin Lakes Best Mix. Sam Gormley with you here tonight from Hancock County High School in Hawesville, Kentucky, Lewisport, whatever you want to do. I think it might have a Lewisport address. I think most people know this is Hawesville. Renfro has it stolen away in the backcourt by Hancock County. They get the ball right back, and right away, Carmen Riley picks it up straight away. Off to the left side, Poole has it guarded by Reagan Cave, and Cave wants to switch off with Renfro. Wide open in the far corner. A three is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Annie Kuiper. Ella House was the one that took that three. Kuiper nearly has it stripped away. Arissa Riggs here. She dribbles it off of her foot. And timeout, Lady Cougars. It'll be a full timeout. We will keep it here, though. 41-34 is the score there as he whistled it. And I thought he had called a 10-second violation. And I was really curious because it had only felt like 5 seconds, and I thought he put out a 5, and I thought he just had a brain fart and thought it was a 5 seconds in the backcourt instead of 10 seconds. But it was a timeout instead. But like we were saying, K105 Digital Productions, the best way to watch tonight's game on YouTube, on Facebook, as you can both watch on Litchfield Country Station 103.9 The Moose's Facebook, and then also on K105's Facebook, and then also on the K105 YouTube page. The easiest way to find the YouTube is either just searching K105 and it'll probably pop right up, or you can go to K105.com and there is a link to watch right in the middle of the screen, and that's the best way to do it there. 41-34 though, Grayson County leads here coming out of the timeout. As 58.2 seconds to play here in this third quarter. It's been a good game though tonight. Grayson County just hasn't been able to get that run that's been able to shut it out. I think they've led by as much as 9, but no more than that. I'm not sure that they have trailed in this game though. Maybe once at 9-8 if my memory's right, but Don Brown's checking that for us right here. Renfro in the backcourt trying to get it around. She spins around. Now she's going to be triple team, push back, length of the floor, pass to Robinson, and it's off her hand. She saves it inbounds, but her foot was on the line. Smart move by Renfro as she had 3 players running right at her to push her back, and Reagan Cave and Ella Robinson were wide open on each block. She passed it to Robinson, and she just wasn't able to run down with it. Kuiper knocks the inbounds pass out of bounds. 47.4 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Cougars lead over Hancock County, 41-34. Kratzer passes here to the near side to House. House has to get it across the timeline and gives it off to Poole, who will do it herself. At the left elbow, passes off to Kratzer. Kratzer at the left elbow herself now. Outside, three, left wing by Riley is good. Carmen Riley has 3 3-pointers here in this quarter, and it's back to a 4-point game. Arissa Riggs off to Renfro on the right wing. She's double teamed. Here to Cave. Cave wide open down the near side. Outside to Riggs. Riggs over to the left side. Kuiper wide open three. Left wing is almost banked in. Rebound is there, pulled down by Hancock County, and a foul is whistled there. And I'm not sure who that's called on. Is it on Renfro? Is it on Renfro or is it on? It is on Renfro. It's her second and the team's sixth. Jenna Nash checks in. Ella Robinson checks out for the Lady Cougars. And another sub coming in for Hancock County. It'll be Kira Duncan. Ella House checks out. 13.6 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Cougars lead by 4 here. Now with 10 seconds, they still got to get it across the timeline. They loop a pass off Duncan. Duncan guarded by Renfro. She has a wide open shot at the lane. Takes it off the right side. The basket is good. And Renfro takes a full court shot at the buzzer, and it's way off to the left. So at the end of 3, 41-39, Lady Cougars lead. As this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
41-39. Lady Cougars lead this one at the end of the third quarter. Lady Cougars were up at one point, 41-32, and it looked like that was going to be the mark that was going to turn this game into Grayson County's favor. But Hancock County went on a 7-0 run there to finish off that quarter. And they brought it to within 2, 41-39. Grayson County still leads this one, though. And a full quarter left to play. As we appreciate you tuning in here. Poole passes down an interior pass, though, and there was nothing there, and Reagan Cave comes away with one of the easiest steals she's going to get all season. Cave hands off to Riggs. Riggs outside to Renfro. Three-pointer straight away with the answer. It's no good. Rebounded is by Riggs. And Riggs has it knocked out of bounds by Hancock County, but they're going to say it's off of Riggs, so possession goes towards the Hornets. 41-39, Lady Cougars still lead by 2. I'm not sure that they've trailed in this game. If they have, it was only by 1 point early in that first quarter. Bailey pulls straight away over to the left side to Roberts. Roberts over to the far side into Haven Riley. Haven Riley here to the near side. Poole guarded by Cave, driving it down, man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Actually, it's more of a 2-3 zone now that I look at it again. Kenzie Renfro steps up in the zone to guard Roberts, and Roberts just smartly passes it off to Poole. Poole straight away gets a partial screen of sorts, but they give it back to Haven Riley. Outside to Duncan. Duncan here to Poole. Far corner. She'll pull up the three. It is no good. Rebound, though, by Hancock County, and a foul is called on Grayson County. It's whistled on Jenna Nash. That's her second, and the team's 7th. So to the line will be Haven Riley. 2 of 4 in the game tonight. Ella Robinson checks in. Jenna Nash checks out. Haven Riley to the line to shoot one in the bonus, and it's no good off the back of the iron. And are they calling a foul or a lane violation on Reagan Cave? I believe they're going to say a lane violation on Reagan Cave. So a second shot coming is good. So she should get another shot then. Yeah, it's one in the bonus, so that's the right call by the official to give her another shot. And that's a tough break there. Lady Cougars were going to get possession, but a lane violation was called on Reagan Cave. Hancock County to try and tie the game up at 41, and they do just that. 41 all, 6:55 to play. Cave up the middle. Passes down into Robinson. On the floor, a fight for the ball. It's rolling around. Hancock County grabs it and just saves it before it goes out of bounds. Hancock County up the near side. Drives down. The shot is up and good. Hancock County has the lead. Brittany Poole with the basket. Reagan Cave has the ball up the far side of the court. Lady Cougars trail by 2. One of the first times, if not the first time they've trailed all night. Bailey Snyder drives in and is fouled. Don says the same thing, that he thinks it's the first lead of the game for Hancock County. I agree with him. I think it is. They led 8-7. I said it was 9-8. So, but this is the second lead of the game. Two officials talking this one over. I'm not sure what that might be on. But seems like we're back to action. 6.5 minutes to play. Lady Cougars trail by 2, 43-41. They throw it into Renfro, to Snyder off the left side, banks it in. Rachel Snyder moves into double figures. Length of the floor pass, House has it. She gives it back here to Poole. Poole straight away. Off here to the right side, and shot is up and good by Carmen Riley. She has caught fire in this second half. And Hancock County has their lead again here. Kuiper up the far side, into the corner to Bailey. Bailey has to run underneath of that one to get it, and throws it into the backcourt. That'll be a turnover to the Lady Cougars. Bailey Snyder threw a little bit too much on that one and threw it into the backcourt, and it went into the Hancock County student section. 45-43, 6 minutes to play in the game. Hancock County with a 2-point lead. Hancock with the ball, obviously in no real rush. Poole nearly dribbles it off of her foot, gets away from Bailey, stolen away by Renfro on the interior pass. Lady Cougars have numbers if they want it. Renfro down to the left block to Bailey, absorbs contact and makes the basket and ties the game up. Hancock County immediately starts rushing down into the corner to Duncan. Duncan has it in the far side, outside, taken here by Roberts. Roberts back to Duncan on the left wing. The senior has the ball, guarded by Rachel. And now off to Brittany Poole. Drives it down, nearly loses it, but just throws it into the hands of Duncan. Luckily, the senior was standing there. Duncan drives in. A foul is whistled on the floor. Called on the Lady Cougars. It's whistled on Rachel Snyder. That is her 4th. And the team's 8th. So now Ted Hill has decision time here with 5:19 to play. Does he leave Rachel Snyder into the game or not? Kiera Duncan to the line. 65% coming into tonight's contest to try and give Hancock the lead back. She misses it, rebounded by Rachel. Piers Ted Hill's going to leave Rachel Snyder into the game. Into the corner, Bailey. Outside to Renfro. Lady Cougars can take the lead here. 5 minutes to play. They tie the game tied here at 45. Gets a screen from Robinson, does Renfro. Down the right side, goes up with a shot. It's good! Kenzie Renfro gives Grayson County the lead. 47-45, here comes Hancock County, they're running. Down to the right block is House. She goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Rachel. Rachel has it stripped away. The putback is up and no good by Roberts. That shot is up and no good by House. Rebound here by Rachel. Rachel, length of the floor, pass to Bailey. Bailey drives down. Wide open shot off the left lane. Can't make it. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson outside to Kuiper. And that's a really smart play there by Annie Kuiper as she is fouled there on the floor. But she immediately just took that ball and just took it out. And a timeout is going to be taken. Actually, no foul. Timeout instead. We'll take it with them. Lady Cougars lead by 2. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law, and it's free.
Here, try this.
47-45, Grayson County leads this one. 4.5 minutes to play in tonight's game. Ted Hill takes a timeout. He still has 3 remaining. 2 timeouts remaining for Hancock County. I love it. Hancock County's got timeouts listed on the scoreboard. I can never keep track of that, and it's perfect that they got them right up there. As Ted Hill takes that 30-second timeout, I believe he has a 30 and 2 fulls left. That I'm not sure on. Kuiper off the left wing. To the free throw line to Nash. Nash into the corner. Reagan Cave. No look pass to Kuiper. Kuiper down inside to Renfro. Renfro passes back to Robinson, but it's stolen away. Blowing past the defenders down the left side by Poole. The shot is up. No good, but she's fouled on the drive by Grayson County. That foul is whistled on Reagan Cave. That is her third and the team's 9th. To the line to shoot 2 is Bailey Poole. She's 0 of 1 tonight. Came into the game 55.6%. The shot is up and good. Bailey Poole to try and tie the game up here at 47 with 4:10 to play. And she does just that. Tie game, 4:10 to play. Full court press again for Hancock County. Reagan Cave's got to get it in. She gets it into Kuiper. Kuiper loses it, though, and it's stolen away by Poole. Poole gives it off to Duncan. Duncan back to Poole. Poole into the corner here to Riley. The 7th grader has been hot in this second half. Duncan drives down the right side. The circus shot is up and good. The friendly roll there for the senior Kiera Duncan. Hancock County retakes the lead here, 49-47. 3:51 to play here in the game. And the clock is running right now. As the clock is running, and it probably should not be, as 10 seconds just ran off the clock before they even counted it. Now they throw it in. Cave, it's off of her hands, stolen away by Hancock County. To the middle to Kratzer. She loses the dribble. The shot is up and good off the right side. Hancock County has their largest lead of the game, 51-47. 3.5 minutes to play. Cave here to the near side to Renfro. Renfro, Euro step. The shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Duncan. Duncan is double teamed off here to Carmen Riley. Riley down the right side. She dumps a pass off to Kratzer. The floater is no good. Rebound. It is tapped around and knocked out of bounds by Hancock County. Possession here goes towards Grayson County. Immediately, Rachel Snyder and Bailey Snyder check in. Jenna Nash and Reagan Cave check out. Again, Rachel Snyder has 4 fouls, something to keep in mind with 3:13 to play. But Grayson County needs her in there for rebounding, and then needs her in there as well for offense. Annie Kuiper here to the near side to Renfro. To the middle to Rachel. Pulls up from inside the free throw line. It is in and out. Rebound, Bailey off the left side. She's fouled. So Bailey Snyder will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul there is whistled on Kratzer. That's her first. And only the team's 4th of this second half. Snyder to the line. The first one is no good. She's 0 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Bailey's second chance. If she misses this, Lady Cougars need a rebound. And she makes that one, though. 3-point lead for Hancock County. 3 minutes to play. Lady Cougars need to get the full court press set. Hancock breaks it with ease. Duncan down to Poole, who has it from 18 feet on the left elbow. Outside to Carmen Riley, who's been hot in this second quarter. Here Roberts. Roberts outside here to Poole. Hancock County's head coach delivering the play call does Kevin Husk, and a foul is whistled on the floor on Grayson County. It's called on Bailey Snyder. For Snyder, that's just her 3rd and the team's 10th. So Hancock County going to shoot free throws, 2 of them, for the remainder of this game. This time it'll be Bailey Poole. She is 2 of 3 here tonight. Again, came into this game 55.6%. The first one is no good off the back of the iron. Second here coming from Bailey Poole. The freshman misses them both, rebounded by the other freshman, Annie Kuiper. Big rebound for Grayson County to Robinson. Robinson into the corner to Bailey Snyder. She pump fakes the three, back to Robinson. Robinson needs to find help, finds it with Renfro. Renfro down inside to Kuiper. Kuiper tries to pass off to Bailey Snyder, but the pass is stolen away by Kratzer. Now Kratzer throws it away, off to Bailey, down the right side. The layup is good. Bailey Snyder brings the game to within one, 51-50, 2:15 to play. Kratzer passes it up to the far side, now brings it back here towards the middle. Double team in the backcourt. Bailey nearly comes down with another steal. Duncan drives down, fouled by Ella Robinson. And if Robinson would have had her hands out and fallen back, it probably would have been an offensive foul on Hancock County. It's called on Ella Robinson. That is her third. So to the line, shooting two is the senior Kiara Duncan. She missed a free throw earlier in this quarter, but if you want someone on the line here, it's your senior. And it's in and out. Hancock County missing free throws down the stretch to try and keep Grayson County in this one. 51-50, Hancock leads. Duncan to the line to try and give them a 2-point lead, and she does just that. 52-50, 2 minutes to play in tonight's game. Grayson County has not lost to Hancock County since 2000. A 17-game winning streak is on the line. From the free throw line, Rachel to tie it up is no good. Rebound is taken by Renfro. Big rebound there from the senior Kenzie Renfro with 1:50 to play. Renfro gets a screen from Rachel. Back down to Rachel. Off the left block, goes up with a shot. It is partially blocked. Lady Cougars want a foul. They don't get it. Hancock County with a rebound, and they throw it away. Possession goes back to Grayson County. Ted Hill is absolutely livid with the official on the sideline. But as they say, ball don't lie. It comes right back to Grayson County. Kuiper throws it into Renfro. Renfro down the left side, goes up, no, and she loses it. But a kick ball off on Hancock County. Possession goes towards Grayson County. That might have been a little bit of a makeup call there by the official. 52-50, Hancock leads, 1:37 to play. Grayson County has the ball underneath of their own basket. They have 3 timeouts remaining. Hancock County has 2. How does Ted Hill use them here? Renfro passes it in to Rachel. Rachel at the free throw line backs it up here straight away. Off to the left wing to Kuiper. Kuiper running the offense. Handoff pass to Bailey Snyder. 3, right wing. Banks in, and it's good. Grayson County takes the lead, 53-52. The bank is open for Bailey Snyder. She has been one of the keys to the offense. Now a shot from the free throw line to answer. Carmen Riley gives Hancock County the lead back here, 54-53, 1:09 to play. Rachel Snyder at the free throw line has it stripped away from behind. Duncan comes down with it. Outlet pass off to Poole. Poole goes up with a shot, blocked by Renfro, out of bounds. What a defensive play for the senior Kenzie Renfro. 1 minute to play. Hancock County leads 54-53, and a great job there as there was no foul there. It was all ball. Hancock to pass in. They got to get it in, and they throw it into Kratzer. Kratzer gives it off to Carmen Riley. Carmen Riley has almost single-handedly kept Hancock County in this game here. The 7th grader has a bright future. Poole is backed up. Down the right side, passes off to Kratzer. Kratzer off the right side. The basket's no good. She gets the rebound back and is fouled by Ella Robinson. Robinson, that is her 4th. To the line will be Alex Kratzer. She's 1 of 2 here tonight. So Lady Cougars with 4 fouls. Rachel Snyder and Ella Robinson. Reagan Cave and Bailey Snyder each have 3. Alex Kratzer to the line. She's had a good game here tonight, and she misses the first one. Sub coming in, it'll be Arissa Riggs. Ella Robinson will check out. On the floor for the Lady Cougars, you have Rachel Snyder, Bailey Snyder, Arissa Riggs, Annie Kuiper, and Kenzie Renfro. The second free throw coming from Alex Kratzer to try and give them a 2-point lead is good. It rattles home. 55-53. Timeout on the floor taken. No, it's a substitution. I thought that it was a timeout. Haven Riley checks into the game. And now blowing the whistle. Full court press here. They pass it into Rachel. Rachel up the near side of the court. She's double teamed. Passes here to the middle to Renfro. 35 seconds left. Lady Cougars trail by 2. Renfro down the left side, goes up with a shot, absorbs the contact. It is no good. Rebound, tapped around, and pulled down by Hancock County. Off to Duncan. Duncan loses it in the backcourt. Fight for it on the floor. Renfro's got it. Passes off to Riggs. And a foul. No, timeout called by Grayson County. Lady Cougars have the ball with 18.2 seconds to play, as it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law, and it's free.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Lady Cougars will have the ball out of the timeout. They trail by 2, 55-53. 18.2 seconds left. Whew. It's been a heck of a ball game here today. What do you do here if you're Ted Hill? Do you go quick and try and get a basket? Who takes it? Do you try and drive in, get a foul, maybe get the layup? Out of the timeout, it'll be Robinson, Riggs, Bailey Snyder, Rachel Snyder, and Kenzie Renfro. They will pass this in opposite of the benches in the far corner. Not an ideal spot to pass in. And now they're going to talk this one over. They're going to talk it over to see where the ball's, and this should have been discussed before the timeout because Ted Hill probably drew up his play based on where he thought the ball was going to be put in. They're going to say it's underneath the basket, and you can tell Ted Hill is frustrated there because that can change exactly what the play is. 18.2 seconds to play. Will Grayson County hold for the last shot? They throw it into Robinson. Robinson drives down outside to Rachel. Rachel working here, spin move, inside the free throw line. The shot is up, good! Ties the game up, 55-53 with 10 seconds to play. Rachel Snyder with the basket to tie the game up. Wow. She made a nice move inside the lane and tied the game up. Hancock County with the timeout. 55-55. Woo-wee. What more can you say than just that? This has been an exciting game. Probably one that most fans didn't necessarily think, but like we said, anytime you come up here, anytime that ball's tapped in the air, anything can happen. And it is bang. Hancock County has played a great second half. They've kept in this game, and they will have a chance at the win. And I would presume that it will be the 7th grader, Carmen Riley, that will take the ball. And if it's not her, it'll be the senior, Kiara Duncan. Riley did not score in the first half, but she has 15 points in the second half. Rachel Snyder with a big basket, though, out of the timeout. A brilliant play call from Ted Hill, though. 10 seconds to play. Hancock County with the ball. 55 all. Hancock County has 1 timeout remaining. The Lady Cougars have 2. Hancock to pass in. They have to go the length of the floor. They pass it into Poole. Poole up the far side of the court. She has it on the left wing. Drives it down with 5 seconds. Her floater is up and no good. Rebound is tapped around. Pulled down by Renfro. And we are headed to overtime. 55-55 overtime. Here we come, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
We head to overtime, 55-55 all. Grayson County this year in overtime, 1-0. And against Hancock County, let's see if these two teams have had a overtime game. The last one that these two teams played in overtime, February the 19th, 1999. At the Cougar Den, Hancock County came away with a win, 46-44. So that's the last time these two teams went to overtime. Lady Cougars 1-0 in overtime, though, this season. It was a win over Warren Central back on the second game of the season down in the Bowling Green area. 73-70 was the final score of that game. Last season, they were 1-0 in overtime. It was a win over Hancock County. It was a win over Ohio County. And in the 2017-18 season, they were 2-0 in overtime. Foul trouble, though, galore for Grayson County. 4 fouls apiece each for Ella Robinson and Rachel Snyder. The tip is up here to start the overtime period. 4 minutes on the clock. It's won by Grayson County. They will work from right to left on your radio dial. Cross court to Renfro. Renfro down the left side. The shot is up. She's fouled. But she will go to the free throw line. And Duncan didn't agree with that call, but you're going to get that call every single time. That is her third and the team's fifth. Really, Hancock County not in any foul trouble at all. Haven Riley's got 3 fouls. Kiara Duncan's got 3. Renfro to give Grayson County the lead. It's short off the front of the iron. Renfro's second chance is no good. She misses them both. And a lane violation is going to be called on Annie Kuiper. They said she stepped on the 3-point line. Tough call in overtime. 55-55 though. Renfro had missed the free throw regardless. 3:50 to play here in our first overtime. Blowing past is Poole. Her floater inside the lane is good. Bailey Poole gives Hancock County the lead here. 57-55. Renfro to Rachel, into the corner. Bailey Snyder, 3, left wing, no good. Rebound by Robinson. Robinson takes 1 dribble, goes up with a shot. It's no good. She gets 3 on back, goes up with a shot again. It's good. Ella Robinson with a nice job ties the game up here. 57 all, 3:20 to play. Up the near side goes Poole, going past Renfro. Kicks it into the corner here to Roberts. Roberts dribbles it out with the left hand, switches over to the right. Outside here to Poole. That is to Haven Riley. Handoff pass here to Carmen Riley. Off here into the corner to Poole. Poole gets a screen from Duncan, guarded by Rachel. Again, Rachel Snyder's got 4 fouls. She's played, though, about 5 minutes with those fouls. Duncan wide open, 18-foot jump shot, far side, good. Kiara Duncan with a basket there. And Hancock County's got the lead again. Kuiper has it knocked away on the drive in. Renfro drives in. She pulls up from 10 feet. The bank shot's no good. Rebound, it is taken there by Roberts for Hancock County. Hancock with the ball. It's still a 2-point lead for the Lady Hornets. 2.5 minutes to play in overtime. Blowing pass is Riley. Goes up with a shot with the right hand. It's no good. Rachel Snyder with a rebound. She loses her dribble, throws it off to Bailey Snyder on the right wing. Bailey drives it in, goes past the defender off the right side. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Duncan. Hancock County has out-rebounded the Lady Cougars here tonight. I would presume, I don't have that stat at me, but I would take a strong guess that they have probably their best rebounding game of this season. They lead by 2 halfway through the overtime period, 59-57. Straight away, it is Bailey Poole with the ball, guarded by the senior Kenzie Renfro. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Cougars here out of the timeout, and a foul is going to be called, and that's going to be 5 on Rachel Snyder. That's a tough foul to whistle, to foul someone out of the game. So Rachel Snyder was the hero to send this game into overtime. She fouls out with 13 points. And Reagan Cave going to check into the game. Kiera Duncan to the line. She will shoot 2 to try and give Hancock County a 3-point lead, and then after that it would be a 4-point lead. She gets 2. It is pitch quiet here in this gym, and she misses the first one off the back of the iron. I mean, you could have heard a pin drop inside here. It was extremely quiet. To try and give them a 3-point lead at least. She misses that one. Robinson with a rebound. Hancock County has missed free throws down the stretch that has kept the Lady Cougars in this one. They still trail by 2. It's a handoff to Renfro with 1:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Renfro down the right side. Handoff pass here to Bailey Snyder. Drives in, pulls up, shot is up, and good! Bailey Snyder ties the game up here at 59, 1.5 to play. Now the inbounds pass. Bailey comes down off the left side. It's good! Bailey Snyder gives Grayson County the lead back. 61, 59, 120. Now another steal. Robinson to Bailey. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Robinson. She goes up with a shot. It's good! Grayson County with a 6-0 run. Timeout, Hancock County. The defense giving Hancock County fits. 63 to 59. The Lady Cougars go on a 6-0 run, 4 of which come from Bailey Snyder, 2 of which come from Ella Robinson. Wow, Bailey Snyder has blown up here in this fourth quarter to help lead the Lady Cougars back into this one. As counting up Bailey's stats here, she has 16 points. Her career high is 20. She set that last Friday night against Butler County. That means in her last 3 games, she now has point totals of 20, 14, and 16. I'd have to say, that's pretty good for the senior Bailey Snyder. And I look over at the illustrious sports writer Don Brown. He gave me the look of, woo! This has been a heck of a ball game, though, here tonight. We appreciate you, though, tuning in, and I hope that if you're watching with us, that you are as excited as watching this game as we have been. Hancock County to pass this one in with 1:10 to play. 63 to 59, Grayson County leads. A 6-0 run for the Lady Cougars here. Ted Hill or Bailey Snyder talking after that play. As they pass this in here to the backcourt does Hancock County. Up the near side goes Poole. Poole pulls up, blocked by Robinson. Off to Renfro. Lady Cougars have number. Back to Robinson. Off the right side. The basket's good, and she's fouled. Ella Robinson having an excellent overtime period, and the Lady Cougars lead this one 65 to 59, and a free throw coming from Ella Robinson, and she has been unbelievable in this overtime period. As I'm not sure who that foul was whistled on for Hancock County. I got too excited there. Robinson to the line to try and convert on the 3-point play. And it's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound is taken there by Riley. Riley loses it into the hands of Renfro. Hancock County wants a foul. Renfro smartly just backs it up, and she is fouled by Bailey Poole. That is her second and the team's 7th. 51 seconds left. Kenzie Renfro to the line to shoot one in the bonus. And now this is one of these things. You make your free throws, and you get the heck out of here if you're Grayson County. Renfro gets the second one as she makes the first one. The second one coming from Kenzie Renfro is good. The Lady Cougars are on a 10-0 run, and they lead 67 to 59. Duncan, handoff pass, 3 here to the near corner is no good. Rebounded by Reagan Cave. Cave has it in the corner, gives it off to Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court, and a foul is whistled there on Hancock County. 33.5 seconds to play. And I think we can all take a little bit of a deep breath out. There's still 33 seconds. Anything can happen. And sub coming in, that was a foul that was called on Haven Riley. She was the one that I missed, so that was her 5th foul. Team's 8th, so Renfro to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. Renfro to the line. She dribbles it 3 times, spins it in her hand, lets it fly, and makes it. Tell you what, you'll want to be sure to stay tuned in for the 5th quarter show, because I'm pretty sure that I could spend about 30 minutes talking with Coach Hill about this game. There's so much to talk about. I'll have to whittle my questions down. Renfro makes them both. A 12-0 run for the Lady Cougars. They lead this one 69-59. 30 seconds to play. Into the corner. Does a deep 3 here is good by Kiera Duncan. Renfro blows past the defense. She dribbles it here into the corner, spins all the way around, and still no foul whistled, continuing her dribble, nearly losing it with 10 seconds, and the Lady Cougars will win this one in overtime by a final score of 69-62. As they always say, a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or you win by 100. And that's a heck of a win for the Lady Cougars. They escape and win this one by a final score of 69-62 in overtime. We'll come back and join into the 5th quarter show after this, as this has Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Say, I was taught at a young age that you'd rather win ugly than lose pretty. Tonight was not pretty by any means. In fact, I think ugly is probably the best way to describe this. We'll talk with Coach Hill in a moment. I think he would agree with it. But what a basketball game here today, as Bailey Snyder had a massive fourth quarter in overtime, but the Lady Cougars finished the overtime period on a 12-0 run to win this one by a final score of 69-62 in overtime. We'll take a break and have Coach Hill after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lake Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars pick up an overtime victory over the Lady Hornets by a final score of 69-62. Now joined here by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Ted Hill. And I think, Coach, last time we had an overtime game, I think I told you the same exact thing that I was told at a young age playing sports, that you'd rather win ugly than lose pretty.
Any day.
And today, a win is a win is a win, isn't it?
It's a win. Tomorrow morning when we wake up, it'll be a win, you know. And, I'm proud of my kids. We knew, we talked before the game, you and I. We've been talking all week, and you can warn these kids and warn them and warn them and warn them. And we knew that I'd watched too much on them. They play hard, and, they came back twice from a 9 or 10 point deficit. But our kids were just tough enough to hang in there as well. So I'm proud of them. That we're down 3 there late in the fourth quarter, under a minute, and we come right in there and tied it up and whipped them in overtime.
I was telling Chase during one of the timeouts there, saying that we could almost talk to you for 45 minutes because there's so much to dissect from this game. But let's start first at the end of the fourth quarter. The play there from Rachel. Was Rachel supposed to get the shot there, and did that play pretty much go as perfectly as it looked from our end?
It did. We set that up for Rachel to score, and she didn't have the best shooting night, but she hit it when it mattered and ended up fouling out there in overtime, I think it was. But, I have a lot of confidence in Rachel hitting a big shot, and I thought Ella played really well there in the fourth quarter and overtime. She made her shots, made her free throws, and, of course, Kenzie.
Bailey Snyder, too, a big game. She had 14 of her 16 points in the fourth quarter and overtime.
Wow.
She had a big three, I know, I don't have the time. I'm sure Don could find that for us. That I think it was a 4-point lead for them. It might have brought it down to within one, or it might have tied the game that she banked in. And then she went on almost a 6-0 run by herself, but Ella got the rebound and put it in there in overtime. And we kind of talked a little bit about this off the air, but Bailey, now in your past 3 games, 20, 14, and 16. And I know we talked on, I think, Monday night about how just with some shooters, just seeing that ball go through the bottom of the net can be the most important thing. What can her getting hot and continuing on this scoring streak do for your offense on this team to take some of the pressure off of some of your other players?
It could do a lot, and Bailey is so hard on herself. She'll miss. Well, I think we talked about it. She'll miss her first couple, 3, and it's just a dogfight the rest of the game to getting her locked back in. And that tuck was a steal and a layup for her there in overtime. She went nuts, and kept right on rolling. You gotta love Bailey and Bailey's heart, and it's just so I'm proud of Bailey, and Bailey will be ready tomorrow night. You can bet on it.
You mentioned Ella, and you mentioned Rachel as well, and we can both say that I know Rachel fouled out in overtime, but both of them had 4 fouls for pretty much the last 5 minutes of the game.
They did.
And played smart enough to not pick up that foul. And Ella, you mentioned, in that overtime period, she had a couple of big rebounds, had 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're wanting to see from a player like her, to just take over games like that down the stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And the best thing about Rachel and Ella is they're both juniors. They're going to get a lot better. And, this year's the first time Ella's really had any extended varsity action, and she's halfway through here and doing real well. It's not committing fouls early in the game and staying in the game, and that's huge for her. And it was hard to play both of them against Hancock because they play 5 guards. They have no post. And so it's hard to keep both of those in just because of the defensive side, and they sure couldn't guard them in the half court. But, Ella's a good kid. She's worked hard and deserves every bit of it.
We talked pregame about this being the potential of a quote-unquote trap game.
Absolutely.
You avoided it.
Yeah, we did.
You got the win. What does that say about your team that it looked hairy down the stretch there, but you still came out of here with a win? What does that say about where your team has come? Because I'll say this, I saw them play almost every game last season. I don't think they would have won this game last year.
Yeah. Well, they're a veteran bunch, and we never panicked. I never called a timeout unless I just absolutely had to, just play through it. I told them in the locker room there after the game, when you start reeling off some wins and you start getting a little bit of publicity and individuals start getting publicity in the media, and all of a sudden you start getting people's best shot, And we took one tonight and fought right through it. Got a big, tough road win here in Hancock. And people, like we talked about Butler County last week before the game, I said, Sam, they're a lot better than 4 and whatever, and they are. And the same thing with this Hancock team. People don't, if they haven't played them or seen them play live, realize how hard those kids play, and they're playing the right way. He's doing a good job. And because I've heard it, okay, and probably have to excuse my language here. Okay, but you played Butler, and okay, well, Hancock, they suck, They don't. People don't understand how hard that is to do that. And so they have a nice team. And we got to play them last game of the year.
Tomorrow night, you got to bounce back playing against Butler County. It's one of those games, it was almost very similar to this one, but I think that the difference in that is that you tired Butler County down, I think, in that fourth quarter. Did you see anything other than just the fatigue factor setting in that fourth quarter that you're really going to hope to focus on tomorrow night and maybe not have it be so close to the start of the fourth? I don't remember. In fact, I can look here to see what it was at the start of the third quarter. It was a 4-point game at the start of the fourth quarter. Is there anything you saw in that fourth quarter you think that might be able to give you all a little bit of an extra edge here going into tomorrow night?
Not really. We're going to do what we do. What we do best, and I'm sure they'll probably try to make some adjustments, and we did. We wore them down there in the fourth quarter at Butler, and the main thing is, and I told them this at halftime, we have to make shots, the easy shots, to get into our press. You can't press if you can't score. If you don't score, you can't press. And so if we can just make our routine, regular shots and along the way where we can stay in our press and keep that pressure up, I feel like we can wear them down. I feel like our bench is stronger than theirs, a little bit deeper, probably a little bit more experienced. They're all sophomores. And so we'll see tomorrow night. They'll bring it, and I feel pretty good about it, though.
Coach, I look forward to it, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Go enjoy this win with your team. It's a big one.
Can't wait.
We'll have more here coming up on the Fifth Quarter Show after this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it, before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
At the core of most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Mix K105.
As Coach Hill was walking out, he said that on Monday night he wasn't able to really sleep until I think, what did you say? You got like an hour of sleep or something like that. I think he's going to probably struggle to sleep a little bit tonight here, and it's not in a bad way of worrying about his team. It's more of just that was an exciting game. The adrenaline is pumping. A lot to really like about this one. Final score, though, Grayson County in overtime defeats Hancock County by a final score of 69-62. They finish the overtime period on a 12-0 run. They're now 13-4 on the season. This is their best start since 2014-15. Scores to bring you, really not a lot, as there really has not been any action on tonight. Of course, tomorrow, Cougars and the Bears. Doubleheader going on tomorrow evening at the Cougar Den. 6 o'clock is what time that tips off with the girls playing. And then on Monday, the girls will be on the road at Apollo. Boys will host Owensboro on Tuesday. Those are some of the games coming up. But really, that's all of the scores that we have to bring you right now. There's not a whole heck of a lot. But tomorrow will be a good game. We'll wrap things up after this, run down the scoring and more, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it, before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the to Hancock County, where the Hornets fall to Grayson County tonight in overtime by a final score of 69-62. Running down the scoring from this game, it's a loaded line. For Hancock County, 17 points from Bailey Poole, 15 points from Carmen Riley, 12 points from Kiera Duncan, 8 points from Alex Kratzer, 4 points each from Lily Roberts, Haven Riley, and Ella House, and 2 points from Megan LeClaire. For the Lady Cougars, it was Kenzie Renfro, 28 points tonight, 16 points from Bailey Snyder, 13 points from Rachel Snyder, 6 points from Ella Robinson, 4 points from Annie Kuiper, and 3 for Jenna Nash. It was a heck of a night of basketball here at Hancock County. The Lady Cougars get the W by a final score of 69-62 in overtime. They closed the game on a 12-0 run to pick up their 13th win of the season, improved to 13-4. They're off to their best start since the 2014-15 season. Tomorrow, back in action against Butler County, a doubleheader. Coverage begins at 5:30 live from the Cougar Den. So the Lady Cougars play game 1, 6 o'clock tip for that game, and the boys will follow at around 7:45, somewhere in that range. So until then, I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew tonight. Cody Brock, the director was Chase Blaine. Got to thank the illustrious sports writer Don Brown, down to our left. Got to give him a big thank. Be sure to check in tomorrow morning and read his recap of this game. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of fun writing this recap up. There's a lot to read about, so if you missed any of this game, be sure you read his recap tomorrow, and there'll also be a link to watch this broadcast as well there. So until tomorrow night, this is Sam Gormley saying, on a night where the Lady Cougars win 69-62, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.